So today's plan, the final day of intermediate. Um, this is this is the uh, 19th week of CaliMove, and it is day 3. Um, what do I got to say about this? It's a lot. It's a big one. It is a big one. Uh, 36 sets. It's gonna be insane. I've never done 36 sets before. Even if I go fast, I am not getting this done before 9:30. I am gonna cut it down. You can see one of the things it does do that's different from any other day is on the final day, they do 1.5 minute intervals. Now I'm gonna be trying to do these in 1 minute intervals. Um, it's it's still going to be a lot, and I probably won't even be able to keep up at that pace, but I'm hoping it's still fast enough to keep things moving. Um, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm going to do body weight only. I'm not going to do any weight. Well, no promises on that. Thing is, if I add weight, it goes faster because I do less. if I, it does take longer to do them body weight because I end up having to do more. I'm only doing this in an effort of 6, or 60% of max. Um, I don't know what that is, but I know that my max for pull-ups, full-length pull-ups, is 15 to 20-ish. So we're talking about 11 to 15, and sometimes I'm not even. I mean, 11 might even be my max at times. So we're going to be pretty close. But I do need to get started, so I'm not doing this all morning long. 36 sets is a lot of exercise, even at body weight. And I'm a person who doesn't like to do, if I don't feel like I'm getting a press. So 60% to me does not feel like a press in a lot of cases. I feel like it's just like, um, what do I want to call it? A rest week. If everything is 60%, it's 60% of max. So in theory, by the last set, 60% of max might be your max, right? If your max is X, what you can do one time. So if I just did pull-ups and I'm fresh and my muscles are kind of loose, it's been a good day, I can do around 20. So 60% of that is 12, right? So in theory, I do 12, and the goal is 12 every single time, 60% of max. Now, granted, by the time you've done 9 sets, 12 may not be practical. Um, the glute raise, if 60% of max for me is, if I don't have any weight, I could probably do, I could probably do 30. Uh, so 60% of max is what, 18? Um, so yeah, I mean, in theory, I don't know that I'll ever get tired enough that 18's enough. So I could probably even do 40 or more, and it would take forever if I did max without any weight. I most definitely will probably add weight to the glute raise just so that I can not have to do them forever. Step ups, I usually add a little bit of weight, but if I keep moving and keep going, it shouldn't be too hard, too bad. Kind of just depends on me, how I'm feeling at that moment. Let's get going. Uh, let's see, got a mic working, so we're going to check. We've got video going, check. I've got lights on. I know it's a little dark back there, my video camera. I don't know why it's dark there. I don't think it's really that dark, though. I think when I'm over there, it's pretty clear. It's going to be hard if I remember to, I'll try to remember to move the camera for the different things I'm doing over there, but it is kind of a challenge to keep that going. Okay, let's go. And plus I have to guess. So when I move the camera, I can't see my stream setup from way back there. So bear with me if it's a little off. And I am stalling, and I gotta stop stalling because this is gonna take really long. 36 sets. Ready, go. So we'll start with the pull-ups. I like to go body weight even if on the first couple of sets, even if I was doing weighted, just because I need to loosen up. I did not run today, so I've got full energy, though I'm also not as loose because usually when I run, I have a little bit of more blood flowing through my muscles. I'm not as tight. Oh, oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling tight. Oh god. That's, oh, I didn't even hit start on my timer. I think I only did 10, 11, something in that nature. Let's say I did 10 because I feel like all I did was 10 because in my mind 10's a nice round number. Okay, so I am going for 1 minute breaks. So that means, um, did I not log that? It's set at 90 seconds on here. I am actually going to reduce that for future reference because I am trying to move really fast today. So this is going to be turning into somewhat of a cardio, but it'll also help me keep the numbers down because the more tired I get, the more I'll get, my muscles wear out. These first few, I always have to be extra careful or extra slow. We got 15 there. Weighted pull up. Oh yeah. Um, so I was doing mixing it in with push-ups. Maybe I should do that again today. Where I do four instead of doing four. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 dips. Mix it up with 9. Mix it up with 5 push-ups. 5 push-ups, 4 dips. There are other ways I could probably mix this up. I could do like rows for the back, but I probably won't do that because I don't want to do too many changes. Plus, the pull-ups are kind of key, integral part of my long-term goals here. I got too much stuff. My laundry out here that I folded, and now it's getting all messed up. All right. Next, push-ups. 16 push-ups. Did I not do that? Oh, I jumped straight. I didn't do my second set of pull-ups. I just went straight to the push-ups. Whoops. A little out of order there. So we got a few seconds before I have to do some pull-ups. I guess I didn't kind of lost track what I was doing. It's supposed to be alternating. I like to go pull-up, dip, pull-up, push-up, pull-up, dip, pull-up, push-up. Because I'm supposed to get 9 pull-ups in. And I'm going to sound pretty winded at first. So my heart rate's not going up. I don't know why I get so winded at the beginning. It's always, I've been that way forever and ever, but you just got to start kicking in that second wind. Hope time's up. All right, well, I think I did 11 that time. Pull up. Actually, I don't weigh 184 today. I think I was only 180. What was I? 182 today, I think. So I'm actually lighter. Took 2 pounds off of the effort. Let's see. Oh, I guess I'm 183. That's only 1 pound. So no excuses for not getting all the way through this. All right, with my legs back, it is a lot harder than my legs forward. I'll tell you that though. Something about the way your body, uh, the weight is just so much. It's just so much more. I don't know, on the arms. It's just, yeah, it's harder. Let's see, 183. I think I did 16. But I will say it's I was able to do more because I'm loosening up. The blood's starting to pump into the muscles. I got a little bit more juice, a little bit more energy to get to this next exercises. So. Okay. Next. Did that go for a minute? It feels like it was long. Pull-ups again. Trying to get through 36 sets as quickly as possible. All right, we're up to 10. We're down to 10. However you want to look at that, I am a little bit losing my mojo. Pace will definitely hit you. What do I gotta do next? Push-ups. It's only been a minute. feels like feels like it's longer than that. All right, let's do push-ups. That's totally. That's like I'm not hitting my any part of me on that one. You get my back. I mean, I guess it's probably close, but once I'm doing push-ups or down here, yeah, it's still just not great. It's probably just too low. Is what the deal is. Let's try this. Yeah, because I can see the camera from here. That's why. All right, let's do this thing. I don't care what it looks like. I only did 8, but it was more weight. Push up. Back to pull-ups. These pull-ups are going to kill me. They are getting hard, I will say that much. Changing position of that camera's going to get really old really fast. Probably should make sure I take the full minute, even if I don't want to. Usually ends up being a few seconds longer though. Yep, I'm losing it. I'm down to 9. And my grip is losing. I may have on the upcoming ones. I may end up doing uh, two-step pull-ups. Come down, readjust my grip, try a couple more. If my grip can't hold out as long as my pull-up can. Whew, this faster pace is crazy. All right. Now we're doing tricep dip. "20 seconds. Enjoy my rest. Don't have much time to get to the next one." Tricep dips. Ah. 15. I apologize, but that camera wasn't even pointed in the right way, that one. I forgot to adjust it. Back to pull-ups. Just pull-ups, pull-ups, pull-ups. 9 sets. And we are on 5. Whew. Oh, it's Friday. So next week, I don't even know I don't have any idea what's involved in next week. It is it's supposed to be the start of Intermediate 3. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take a week off. Not totally off from exercise, but I was thinking about having the week be mostly cardio. Just go light, maybe even some low impact cardio, just to kind of give my body, I don't ever give myself a full break from impact weights. So thinking like biking, swimming, maybe even some elliptical, possibly some rowing. I don't know. So a lot of that'll have to be done at the gym. Okay. Pull-ups. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one was really hard. I got to 8, but as you saw there, one of those, I'm not even sure I came up halfway. So I'm losing mojo. By the time I'm done here, I'm going to be up in 80 something pull-up range in less than, what is it, 30 minutes? 35 minutes if I keep this pace up. I'm at 20. So yeah, something in that range. Push-ups. All right. It's not funny how fast I feel like I haven't done, like I just did push-ups, even though it was, what, three? It's been 2, 3 exercises since I last did push-ups. Eight. Again. It does take me a second to recover, that's for sure. Heart rate's going up. Surprise, surprise. It's like, whew. 1 minute breaks is a pretty short break, I'm telling you. It's a challenging gap. 24 seconds. Enjoy your break, Ken. All right, what am I doing? Pull-ups. That means raising this up. I'm sure you can tell some of these are getting kind of bad. But I got back to 9. And now we're back to dips. 4 set of dips right here. So a 4 set of dip, and then a pull up, and a 4 set of push ups, and then pull up. That only puts me at 6. How come? How did I mess that up? Because then if I come back to do a pull-up again, that's still 7. And then one more push-up or pull-up would be 8. Oh, that'd be the 5th set, so that'd be 8. And then, oh, I guess we're okay. Never mind. It'll land about right. Because I have to get to a 5th one of those anyway. Tricep dip. Oh, boy, the arms are going, hello. We're doing this again, are we? I know, I brought my feet back forward. I was just fighting the other way too hard to get anywhere. So I switched back. Back to pull-ups. Set 7. Sit down, walk around, whatever it takes. Probably shouldn't sit too much though. As with any cardio exercise, it's better to move around. What do they call it? Active rest? Go again. See how many I can get in. Grip on going away. That's not the grip. It's all of me. I'm losing it completely. 83, 8. Gosh darn it. Heart rate's definitely going up and it's not getting enough time to rest. So I got push-ups now. And then pull-ups, be 8. And then my 9th set of whatever I'm doing of the other stuff. It could be push-ups. Still feel like it's weird. It's weird because I did 2 in a row of the other, and I don't understand how I'm coming out. I don't know how I'm coming out with another push-up or pull-up. All right. I'll set this so you can see kind of how I put my feet on the bench here. Eat again. The pace is taking away a lot of me. That extra 30 seconds, that 90 seconds provides is significant. Okay, where are we? Oh, okay. I see how this is going to fit. Okay, so that makes more sense now. I finish 4 and 4. Okay, so yeah, I have one more of those, and I still have 2 more pull-ups. Okay, so that's right then. See, I was worried how I was finishing extra, but I'm not finishing on the end. I'm finishing early on the push-ups and dips. All right, let's go. Pull-ups. Pull-ups it is. I'm tired. It's not even my last pull-ups, is it?
Kate on Romero would like to talk to Ken Romero.
What'd you do? Lock yourself out? Son locked himself out of the house. He went get breakfast, I guess. You may notice I'm no longer powering up. I'm lucky to pull up for lack of power. That's even after a slightly longer break. Uh, it's turning into just everyday weak pull-ups. All right, we'll finish with dips today on this one because that is what it's supposed to be, right? Dips. The push-ups are my substitute. Uh, all right. I will say I'm definitely gonna be tired after these 18 sets before I have to go do the next 18 sets. But at least those are totally not upper body. So my upper body's going, yeah, we're almost done. Almost over. Because there's no upper body at all in these last 2 sets. What was I going to do? Oh, adjust the camera. Turn it slightly this way. And a little bit lower. Not much, just a little. See if I can do this without chopping my head off. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. All right. 3 to 8 is all I have to do. I had to throw in a few extra. I know my triceps are better than 15, and it's the last one, so still I did 20. And I had a break in the middle, even if it was only for a second or two. All right. Last set of the day for my upper body. 18 sets. Pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. It's a lot considering I'm only halfway through the workout. Yeesh. Active cool down, Ken. Where are we at with the... Hi, to be honest, I am feeling zonked. I don't know that I have 5 in me, much less 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, 11. But it's the last set. I'll take 8. I'll take it and be happy with it. All right. First half of workout be knee. Now, the easier slash not easier part of this, I find glute raises to be not terribly difficult, but I do get a 3-minute break right now. And I'm taking the 3-minute break. So, that said, I've got a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick bio break. Be back in a few. Okay, I'm back. I had to set up a little bit here, put down my, kind of reorganize, bring my step up box, get a couple other things going, refresh my drink a little bit. Um, so yeah, and then not be distracted. So yeah, all right, so let's get going. So we got dumbbell step ups with glute bridge. We got it's 9:13. We got 18 sets to go at 1 minute in between. That's another 17 minutes, so it's 35 minutes minimum. Which means I'm on pace to be done before 10, but not exactly kicking butt here. Um, Plus, these are a little bit slower, right? So uh, even if I'm doing them with 1 minute breaks, I have to do both legs, so it's separating. We'll start off with step ups. I feel like this is gonna, I know I won't hit it, but I feel like I would. Could probably pull it back a little, I suppose. All right. So these are supposed to be kind of fast, I think fast up, slow down. Or they, let's see, what does it say? It has counters on them. Uh, is it 1, 2? Or just one, or 2, 2? Oh, it's 2, 2. Okay, so it's steady. Steady flow, not fast. You don't want to come down fast, definitely. Going up fast just gives you, does the power part of your workout, but going down fast is just not good. Because you're just off balance usually. It's hard to come down fast with this kind of thing. You want to be controlled the whole time. If you're going up fast, your muscles are engaged and you're probably going to be okay. You don't want to be launching with the back foot, and that's where the trick is. So you got to kind of center as much of your weight over your ankle or over your ankle as possible so that you can center your weight and pull yourself up. It's easier to do after the first few sets or first few reps at least for me. Those first ones are hard. Plus, I'm still pretty sore from the last time, which doing all of the squat stuff I did last Wednesday and Monday. I'm hoping in a minute my legs will start loosening up. To the point where I'm not, I don't feel like I'm pushing so hard with my back foot. I think I'm only going to do 8 on the first one, like I did before, just warming up. Oh, I gotta go down. I'll do more as we go. I know I said I don't normally like to do weight, but I do like the weight for balance purposes. It keeps my hands from flailing about, and it helps me to focus on my balance better. Even when you hold your hands, it's actually kind of hard not to separate them. To be honest, I'm gonna be glad this week's over. I'm just ready for a break. ready to let my muscles recover for a bit. Uh, what did I do? Step up 145. Oh, 140 is all I did. I added I usually figure about 135 is 3/4 of my body weight or something close to it. I don't count the leg that's lifting, and I figure it's probably about 1/4 of my weight. And then I added 5 pounds. All right, let's go do this thing. Yeah. I don't know if there's a good way to do this. Let's change the angle a bit. Okay. I have to add weight to this. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I don't know what that's set at, but I don't think it's a minute. I'm pretty sure it's not set correctly. What did I do? 62. Yeah, I usually do 10 pounds for my base, which is silly on this. It's probably more like 50. But I just do 10 to show that I'm not doing zero when I do body weight. And then 62 is a 52.5 pound dumbbell on top of it. I did 15. We're going to be doing 9 whole sets more. We're going to go back to, did I set the timer on that correctly? I did not. And now we're back. Now we're back to doing. Now we're back to doing the step ups. Okay. I've only got 23 seconds. 23 seconds. Alrighty. I think a pickleball's been straining my, uh, what is it? I guess it's the glute, the groin, groin muscle, because I'm sore. We play a lot of pickleball, a lot of lateral movements. I think kind of do that. Oh, I am so off. Alrighty. So we did that. How come glute bridge is not showing up as alternating here? Alright, so I did 145 because I went up, but I only went to 10. Tired. Did I say that? Have I mentioned how tired? Look, my heart rate's still 120. It's even after a long break in the middle. You know what? Did I do my right leg last time? I don't remember switching legs. Did I only do one leg the first time? I don't remember. You know, I was going to try to get in some core, but my energy levels are dropping at a breakneck pace here. Uh, and plus, with only 1 minute breaks, it's really hard to squeeze in other stuff. With 90-second or 2 minute breaks, you know, I can kind of squeeze in a quick 10 or so of something else. I can still do it if I want to turn this into a full-on cardio nonsense going on. Let's keep moving. It's better I get done with this than worry about extras. Pause there to see if I was cutting my head off at the top. I feel like maybe I'm okay. But it also gave me a tiny break. This is where the overheat starts to cook in. Now my windedness is legit. Uh, where's my towel? I mean, not that one. Oh, well, I don't know if I brought one down. I need a towel for sweat. I don't think. All right. Uh, I may have to open the back door too. It's getting just too. Alexa, turn on Red Tornado. All right. Uh, yep. Let's go. And remember with these, the further your foot away is from your body, the harder they are. But I don't like to go heels. So I have to go to at least where my foot goes flat. All right. 16. 16 is the number to beat. I am gonna be glad when this is done. I'm only not even halfway yet. Not even halfway through this one. All right, let's pick up the pace. I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds to get through this one. Let's put in some cardio effort on this. I can feel my legs going, no, don't do it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't make time fly. Or I can't save time because that's the problem. It's getting late. Time does fly. That's the problem. I forgot to come back down. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Chris Devin Gaines. How you doing, man? I'm so tired. I'm only halfway through this. In fact, I'm not even halfway through. Well, I'm 3/4 of the way through the workout, but halfway through these 2 sets. They're killing me, man. Uh, I tell you, 36 sets. It's a lot of sets. So far, I've done, let's see, 25 sets. I still got 11 sets to go. Yikes. I'm trying to pick up the pace, but I'm really tired. I'm trying to do minutes, and then I was trying to say, well, let's see if I could do less than a minute. Because this is taking too long. 36 sets just takes too freaking long, man. I need to start earlier. I got up early enough. I just didn't start. I don't know, man. Well, today I had to put away all my stuff from D&D last night. All my tables and stuff are out. A 1 minute break is pretty fast. So you see, I didn't get started on time. Hard to talk during these, sorry. And then I know if I don't go record it fast enough, I'm taking more than a minute. Anyway, so I gotta get my butt up and walk over. Sometimes I just look at my watch. So even if I do less than a minute on here, it's probably pretty close to a minute because I didn't get there and log it as soon as I was done. I should have the thing with me. Uh, whew. All right. Only 30 seconds left. I'm like trying to go faster, but I'm actually getting slower, I think. Oh, man, my legs are just turning to, I don't know, they're turning into rocks. They're just stiffening up. Whew. And I wonder why I'm so stiff when my wife wants to go play pickleball. I'm out there the first 5-10 minutes. My legs are like, what the heck, man? We just did, we just did, what, 18 sets of deep squat exercises, and you want me to come out here and run? Usually loosen up though. It gets better as you go, but those first minutes are hard. It's a good thing we walk there, just get the blood flowing a little bit. It would be even harder to go straight from, like if we drove there. It's about a half mile to where we play pickleball. Trying to get some more calf work in. So I threw in the last 4. Maybe I'll try to do that on these 2. I did 10 only instead of 11 because I'm losing juice. And I got way more to go. Only 5 more sets to go. That's all. Easy peasy. Uh, uh, it's Friday. Keep telling yourself, Ken, it's Friday. You got lots of time to recover. Next week, I'm taking my first ever in years that I can remember anyway, uh, non-impact, no impact, no weight, uh, week-long break vacation. Like I've done running, which is an impact run, it's an impact sport. I'm going to do biking, swimming, rowing, elliptical at the gym, or if I'm doing biking here. Um, and I'm going to do core. So I'll do some sit-ups, some push-ups, some roller, that kind of stuff. It's kind of strength, muscle, weights anyway, but I don't feel like this thing is doing enough core. So I'm going to do a week of that. And while I'm at it, I'll probably do one little thing of impact, and it'll be the test week. I'll throw those in there of this thing, which I usually like 4 or 5 exercises, 1 set each, and that's the whole day's workout. So I'll throw a few of those in along with some of my core stuff, maybe. And as you can see, I've been doing these things 3 days a week for the last I don't know, 7, 8 months. So like 7 months since I started these two things. I started in October. Now I don't stream all of them because most of them are the same, just different amounts. A lot of repetition on these, so just kind of makes it. I try to do landmark points, like this one being the last one. Sometimes I do the first one. I do some of the test weeks, and a couple along the way. But I don't do them all the time because, like I said, repetition. And you'll note that a lot of times I don't do exactly what it says. I like to mix things in because the repetition drives me crazy. So that's why I was throwing in push-ups with my dips, alternating push-ups and dips. I haven't figured out a good replacement for this one yet, so I haven't been able to alternate it. Even though I'm not a huge fan of it, I have to figure out a good thing to replace it with. Uh, Forget it. Gotta log these faster. Well, only 6 more sets to go. Oh, 8 more sets. Oh yeah, six is one of them. 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 more sets total. At least it's not 8 more each. Huh. Well, let's keep moving. Where's my towel? No, oh, boy, these are gonna get hard. I mean, they're already hard, but I mean, they're getting really hard. They're getting really difficult to lift, to continue. So tired, I'm losing my gift of jab. Jabba, jabba, jabba. Uh, okay. Uh, Definitely need a drink. Let's get some more drink. Part of the reason why I started so late is because of 36 sets. My brain kept saying, I don't want to do 36 sets. Stop being such a baby. Do 36 sets. I don't want to do 36 sets. That's a lot of freaking sets. Just do it. Uh, It's already been 90 minutes this workout. 90 freaking minutes. And I'm still going. How's my heart rate doing? Yeah, 120s. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not a heart rate thing anymore. My muscles are just finito. Done and done, man. Done and done. So when you get tired, you gotta be really careful about your form, because a lot of times the form starts to go the more tired you get. Keep that core tight. Keep the leg from wobbly. I'm sweating like a dog now. Full on. Dam is burst. It's like there is no more. There is no more holding back on the sweat. uh, it's like for the first half of this, I was getting there. Wasn't quite sweating. I knew I was getting warm though. So, but then, how's it? For one, I'm working the big muscles, right? The legs are some of the biggest muscles in your body, if not the biggest, up there with your chest. I assume they might even be bigger than the chest. But I mean, it makes sense, right? They can lift more weight, but you also got more muscles helping out. And you got your calves and everything in squats, but a lot of other muscles involved. I'm stalling, sorry. The energy levels are going down so fast at this point. Yeah, yeah. Keep it moving, Ken. Keep it moving. Oh, 4 sets to go. Well, I'm officially way past. Nope. This is tied right now for the most sets I've done as part of this workout. As part of this workout last Friday was 32 sets. This next set will be my 33rd set. We are now into uncharted territory for CaliMove. Full on quantity of repetitions. And as you can see, my numbers, I'm not trying to let my numbers drop. So I'm still doing pretty high weights and repetitions of each set. Okay. I'm losing 5 pounds of water now. I'll be drinking lots of water today. Alrighty, on to the next. Just one more set of those. Just 2 more sets of these. And then we get to start the hard part. The third phase of CaliMove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully there'll be more variety and not just more of this. Doing 50, 60 sets a day. That'd be pretty insane. I'm gonna try to do more. I don't know. I think I'm starting to feel the fatigue even on these. 17's gonna have to do for now. Uh, Good night. I'm gonna take a nap. One nap, one little baby nap until the next set. One more set to go, number one. Oh, good. Oh. I look at that now going, there's so many freaking reps. Oh, I was dreading 36 sets. I don't think I've ever done 36 sets in my life of any workout. I've done I've done 30 a few times probably. And in fact, I know I have. I've done 30 sets of weights over 90 minutes or so. But usually it just is a huge difference, I tell you. 30 was hard. It was a rough day. It was challenging. 32 was hard last week. 36 is crazy. I know this is body weight, most of it, but holding those deep squats where your legs go all the way down like that, so much harder than regular squats. Bench step ups or stair step ups. Your leg barely bends here. And if you're on the bench, it's only a little bit higher. Even if you lean forward, you're barely getting 90-degree bend on your leg. Here, this is an distinctly acute. I mean, this is a full bend. When I'm on this thing and I'm up here, I have to put my weight all the way up here for my leg to do most of this lift without having my back leg launching me. And it still launches me slightly, but I think I've gotten better. I'm not launching as much. I don't know how many I'm going to do here. I hope to do at least 10. It's only 2 sets. I got to tell myself this is the last set. Each leg only has to do this one more time. And I've taken a longer than 1 minute break. Let's do this thing, get it over with. Set the bar for my other leg. Numbers 12. Like, how am I going to get to 12 with one hand? Same way you do it too. You have to flash it. You got to flip to the next fingers. uh, Tell you, man, my brain's broken right now. 12. Done and done. Here comes the rain again, pouring from my head like a memory, pouring from my head like a dam is broken. Uh, hey, wait a minute. Why? Oh, my 1 minute wasn't up, or did I have that set wrong? That was probably set wrong. Or did I? I'm so confused. Why can't this go backwards? Alright, so, uh-oh, my phone is fritzing out on me. Alright, dumbbell step up. Where was I? 145. And I did 12. And now, the coup de grace, the big finish, which is not going to be all that impressive because these are not the most impressive lifts in the world. I don't even think they look hard, much less are they. I mean, they are hard after a time, and you've done 20 of them, 15 of them, and 9 sets. So I could imagine doing anything long enough with enough weight. It's hard. I could probably do little baby curls, 1,000 times with little weight, but eventually my arms are just going to hang dead, right? I mean, stop stalling, Ken. Get it over with. This is the end of the show. Any watchers of this video are going to be just as bored as you are by the time it's over. I'm not bored. I mean, my brain, my muscles are like, bored? How are you bored, man? This hurts. 10. $22. My right leg's going, what? What do you mean 22? I don't want to do 22. 10. 18. 19. 20. Victory. 36 sets. Done and done. Hoo-ah. I win. Did not beat me today, CaliMove. Almost took 2 hours. Average heart rate of 115 only. My heart rate actually dropped as it got harder and harder. Hey, I wasn't taking longer breaks, I don't think. My heart was going, it's not so much. Or my muscles are going, frick, what do you know about so much, stupid heart? Maybe getting easier for you. uh, uh, well, that's it. Final day, intermediate, CaliMove. What have I got to say about it? Well, um, 114 minutes according to this, which is actually that says it's over 120 minutes according to this. I don't know why my watch has it. I don't know. Okay, so CaliMove intermediate. A lot of repetition, especially during the last segment, the last 4 weeks. Every day that you do it in the last 4 weeks. Of the 19 weeks, the last 4 weeks are pull-ups and dips every day that you do it. 2 of those days each week, so of those 4 weeks, you've got an additional 8 times of eight times that you're going to be doing dips um, and dips and side lunges, and then 4 times you do step ups and these glute bridges. That's a lot of repetition. Um, I'm not a big fan of that. I like to mix things up more. I like to get more muscles involved. There was very little, if any, real core work in there. I wish they would do more like pull-ups with the leg lifts. Um, hey man, how you doing? See you back. I'm just kind of wrapping it up. I've just finished my 36th set of the final day of this thing, and okay, well, after 36 sets, man, I don't have a lot left in me. Yes, see I got resistance bands right there on the wall. I am seriously tapped. I can barely walk at the moment. All those step ups and stuff. Um, but anyway, I guess long as it isn't leg, I don't know. My upper body's getting tight too from the pull-ups and the dips and the push-ups. Uh, Normally, I'd probably say, well, I'm always, what is the challenge? You can say it, and I'll tell you if I got it in me. I don't know if I do. I'm uh, I'm pretty beat. But anyway, CaliMove Intermediate. I like it. It's good for the things it's trying to do. It's building up your pull-ups a lot. I mean, obviously, as you can see, I'm doing full length pull-ups where I stretch my arms go all the way out. When I first started the CaliMove, uh, yeah, that would be best. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you're if you're trying to do things that are related to muscle ups and pistol squats like this whole step up with my leg fully bent like that, and the pistol squats that I do during the other days are all about doing those things. I haven't really got a place to do a muscle up. Obviously, if I go up more than a couple inches than an inch or two more than I usually do, hit my head on the roof. So it's only so much I can go up in height. Luckily, this side is higher than this side, so I got an extra inch or so. When I first started this, though, when I did a a pull up, I was doing those 3/4 length pull ups where I'm usually stopping about here. And I could do 20 to 25, 26, 27 of those. And I was like, but I would challenge myself by doing them with my legs bent. I would do leg lift pull-ups where you go down straight, come up with your legs up in front of you. That really helped a lot. It's really good core work. And so there's a lot of things there that I was able to improve upon since then. I can do full length pull-ups. Now I can still do the leg lift things if I want to, but when you're at full length extension, it's really hard to have your legs bent at all. So when you can't roll, your legs have to come up with you as you go up, and it does put a good core strength. You'll get some lower back pressure on as well. Um, a lot of things I've kind of started doing on my own. I do kickbacks on here to try to work on my lower back strength because I feel like there's less stress on the back, less chance of injury, but yet it still works the back. It's kind of like Superman's, except you're lifting your legs as high as you can behind you, and um, and I have to do kickbacks because I'm not at that point where I can have my legs straight. But sometimes I'll do kickbacks and strengthen my legs out as far as I can before I come back down. Um, and I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do kickbacks, but it's one of my favorites. I make, as far as I'm concerned, I've made it up because I haven't seen anyone else do them. But I think I really like them a lot for my lower back, and I'm going to do a lot more of those next week when I do a lot of core, as I'm trying to take a week off from impact and weights, and just try to start doing core. Next week is going to be all about core and low impact or no impact cardio, such as uh, swimming, elliptical, um, and biking, swimming, elliptical. I had something else on the list, but my brain isn't working right now, so probably not that. They do have one of those chest rowers at the gym, and that would be like biking except for the upper body. So maybe I'll do some of that too. But anyway, that's it. Let me see what this. Let me go see if I can do anything else here. Oh, I'm done. I am done. I'm ready to call it a day. It's Friday. I do stream on my other. I do have another stream. Um, active Mind Gamer, where today I'll actually be doing some programming, which is what I do during the day. But eventually, later in the day, I'll probably do some painting, maybe some gaming, which is what I do on there as well. Um, I'm gonna go see what we got here. Stretching. Well, I guess stretching ain't so bad. Let me see here. I probably should do more stretching. I got to do more legs, but I don't take your resistance bands. Well, I have both. I have the ones you put between the ones you put on what I call it, the ones that are only like this big and they stretch out. They're like for sidestepping and stuff. And then I have the full length bands. You see, I have them hanging. I have some hanging on my pull-up bar. I have some on the wall over here that are hanging on my hooks for doing face pulls and stuff. And then I have some disconnected ones in the corner that I just use for random stuff like a mini circle. If it's longer, you have to fold it in half like a mini circle. Sure. Well, what is it? I mean, what is this? Uh, I don't know. The more I sit, the stiffer I get. I'm just, my body's like saying, "What are you doing, man? I thought we were done." Right. So this is, here, I fold it in half. Now, I know I can. Oh, by the way, one of the good shoulder shoulder exercises, if you're trying to get range of motion in your shoulders, trying to strengthen, like if your shoulders hurt quite a bit, and a lot of that's because your back is not it's not equal in strength to your chest. Your chest is pulling forward all the time, and that puts stress on your shoulders. So if you go back with a band and bring it behind you, and go back up and over, and then you pull back as much as you can. This is a good stretch for your shoulders, by the way. But you want to get I've gotten a lot better at this. To be honest, when I first started these, I could not, I couldn't, this thing ran down my back. I couldn't, I couldn't do this to the point where I could keep it off my back. Now I've gotten a lot better at it. Actually, this is really good. My shoulders have been getting stiff lately. I should probably do this more often. All right, so you have resistance bands that's connected. I don't, oh, well, I mean, I could connect them, but I could also just hold them. I mean, it's not like it's that hard to hold it. I can't send these ones behind my back though. That's too tight. Probably good for the back, but and as far as round ones go, I do have these which are fully circled. Okay, what's the stretch? Guess these are my these are my lighter ones. Well, no, I'm sorry. These are my heavier ones. These bands are way more thick than these. I'm so losing it, man. Gotta hurry it up. I don't, I don't know if I got it in me. I'm ready to. Plus, I have to. Whew, it's 10:30, man. I got to start getting to work. All right, what do we got? Fold your resistance bands in half in a mini circle. Then put it through your hands behind your band, and try to reach the bands on your shoulder or arm parts. Fold your resistance bands in half. Okay. Put both your hands together with hands. Oh wait, behind your. Then put it put it through your hands behind your back and try to reach the bands on your shoulder or arm. You mean like this? Like this? Then after that, put both your hands together. Oh, okay. Then put through your hands behind your back and try to reach the bands on your shoulder or arm parts. After that, put both of your hands together with hands interlocking behind the back afterwards. I don't know what you're saying there. If I close my hands, the band falls off. Only control the movement on your shoulder arm parts along with the resistance bands. Try to move forward, backward repeatedly. Because if I lock my hands together, the band falls off. So I don't know. I don't know. While your hands are keep together. See, like if I put so it's behind, and if I go together, my hands fall apart. So if you're talking about like this, lock my hands together like this, place, oh, while your hands, see, I can't get it up. I can't, my arms, I don't have enough back of arm mobility to put the bands further behind my back. I can't, yeah, I don't have enough mobility. That's always been one of my problems. My behind the back mobility is pretty limited. I can't, I can't even, I think I see what you're saying. You're trying to say, push this all the way up to my arms here. Eh, yeah, I don't have it, man. I can't even get my arms back there. But I think I know what you're saying. Kind of hold your arms like this, with the bands over your upper arm. Um, I can't do that. I don't have I don't have enough arm mobility behind my back for that. I'm working on it, trying to get better arm mobility. When I was doing PT, they kept having me try to do more of that, but I have very limited behind the back. Oh, you mean like just yeah. Plus, I'm really tight, man. I just did a bunch of pull-ups. I did 90, over 90 pull-ups and a bunch of dips, and my back and arms are just trashed right now. So uh, maybe I'll try when I'm looser. Next week might be a good week to try, but I don't think I have. I have very little behind the back movement. You can see like my range of motion right here is pretty poor. I can't. A lot of people can close their arms better than this, without turning my hands like that. I don't have space. So when I start closing my hands, like I can close my arms about like this far, and even if the bands are there, I don't have I don't have enough. This is it. That's the extent of my effort. So I'm I gotta get mobile, but maybe another time. Sorry, I have to. I mean, this is it. This is hands close together. That's it. I don't I don't have any. You can see even without bands, I have very little mobility here. That's it. Just I'm just too. I've always over time I've put on a fair amount of muscle on my back, and because I used to be pretty dang bad on the back. I mean, I've been working out for 20 some years, but I probably say I could honestly say I've neglected my back. And then over the last year or so, uh, I've been putting a lot of effort in trying to strengthen my back, and especially since like October when I started this CaliMove thing, my back has gotten way stronger. Like obviously I'm doing pull-ups better, I'm doing rows better. My shoulders don't hurt as much as my form has pulled my shoulders back more, so I have better posture. It's doing a lot for me, but well, like I said, I can put my hands together behind my back. I just can't do much with them when they're back there. It's like there's no motion once they're connected. Well, again, like say, I can do this, but this is it, right? So if I was handcuffed, this is it, right? I mean, that's about the gap I'd have, and that's about it. I don't have more. And as you can see, this is it for mobility. So if I was handcuffed, I'd be pretty uncomfortable. I'd be sitting like this, and for 24 hours, this would be, uh, this would be pretty rough. So, it'd probably be good though for the back, for the chest, stretching out the chest. The back would probably feel better by the time they took them off, and I'd be shaking off the thing. uh, hey, I should probably do my self public service announcement. If you, if anybody watching this is into miniatures at all, you like to collect them, paint them, display them, transport them, check out the Mage Cage and the X Case on YouTube and Instagram under Active Minds Games. That's Minds with an S, and see what they're all about. They're an expandable, transportable display case that you can hang on the wall, create your own displays out of them. If you watch my other stream, Active Mind Gamer, you'll see a lot. I often have them on there, and I'm showing off what they are when I'm doing painting and that kind of thing. Um, you, if you're interested in picking up some Mage cages and some of the magnetic inserts and the flex iron bases that we have to go with those, we also have metal plates inserts that you can use. That if you have magnets on minis already, you can go to AM Games Direct, and you can pick some up there. And if you want to be part of our Kickstarter, when we launch, try to get some bigger cases and more clear cases in stock, and more, and just we're going to upgrade the product to use a harder, more substantive material. We're switching to polycarbonate over ABS, if you know what those are. Polycarbonate's harder. It's going to raise the price a little bit, but they'll be really good, really durable on top of what they already were. And if you want to be part of that Kickstarter, go to Facebook, follow us there, say, hey man, I want to be part of the Kickstarter. Leave us a message. And once we get to 800 followers there, we'll announce the launch of our Kickstarter. And we hope that'll be within a few months of that point. And right now we're in the 400s. We need about 400 more. So sooner we get that, the better. Um, Follow us. And until then, hey, Chris Devin Gaines, thanks for stopping by and chatting with me. Sorry I couldn't quite get this stretch thing done. I'm going to do next week. I'm actually planning to do a lot more. When I do all of my low impact stuff, I'm going to try and do some like stretching core, just random stuff that is non-impactful, not too much weights, as I try to just kind of give my muscles a break for the first time in probably years. I've never given myself a full week off. I can't remember. This isn't actually a full week off of exercise. It's a full week off of weights and impact. And I don't remember the last time I ever did that. It could be forever. I don't know. But until then, stay fit, stay healthy. Goodbye.